All right, now we are on to group highlights, quick recap. This Saturday's goal meet was really nice. Moving on, the TiVo is currently being worked on.
What he's failing to mention is the fact that my team beat his team. What was the final score? 51 to 50.
It was a very tight.
It came down to the last relay, and it's one of those where real life is more inspirational and crazier than fiction. I mean, it's just great. I mean, just the raw emotion and the drama. It was incredible.
It was a very good meet. He forgot to mention that we swam down one swimmer the whole meet. We had four swimmers there. They had five.
Excuses.
That makes a big difference.
And we've been talking about how we don't make excuses about anything, and Coach Lucas as well.
Right.
He's just kind of salty.
we still only. I mean, I think that 1 point differential is really, if you make the average, we did better than everybody else. But again, yeah, we really not making excuses. We should get our swimmers together, make sure everybody shows up for the next one, because again, every single weekend so far, that was the point for the difference maker. The team who had the most swimmers won. So yeah, we need people to show up. We need our team to show up. You guys show up, and then we crush them.
Okay, moving on.
We're gonna break you.
We're done. We're done. Because you're not intimidating me.
We are gonna break you.
Whatever. The TiVo is currently being serviced. It will receive its replacement parts on Wednesday, the 14th of October, and hopefully we'll have it up then sometime by that weekend. We've got equipment being processed from our wish list. Hopefully we can get some of that soon. It might take about a month or so before I start seeing some of that, but we're pretty excited about some of the new equipment.
Right. Some news.
There's a lot going on in the world of swimming.
Right. Besides a lot of...
I guess Natalie Coleman is on Dance with the Stars.
Yeah, we've been talking about this. It's kind of, right now they're talking so much about Dancing with the Stars that's really good for dancing, not so much for swimming.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention she's a world-class swimmer. Yeah, it's good that they're getting some exposure over there. It's just that really there's nothing else going on with swimming, and so that's all the swim websites and swim shows are talking about dancing right now, which is kind of going back.
You know what's going to be big news is our meet this weekend.
That is going to make the news. Yeah,
probably.
All right. Tip of the week. I go.
I can talk about this a little bit. You're swimming the meet. You have several events, 4 in one session if you're doing all of them. And no matter what you do, you always want to keep your focus on the next race. Once you finish your race, good or bad, you go talk to the coach, and they'll give you some critiques on what you're supposed to do. But then you got to start focusing on that next race right away. I got to make sure I'm cooled down. I got to make sure I calculate my warm-up properly. Those sorts of things. I see so many swimmers touch the wall. If it's a great swim, they're happy. Then they just kind of get complacent and they don't do anything. They kind of goof off, and then the rest of their day is kind of shot because they haven't taken care of their next event. They have a bad swim, and it's like, oh man, what should I do? And the same thing happens. So don't get hung up on one swim. Touch the wall, be happy, go talk to the coach, high five everybody. Get ready for the next one right away.
Yeah. That's why we're talking to everybody. We're always saying we want everybody to do as many races as they can. You have 8 chances of putting in good races, putting in great races. So yeah, whatever happens in one race, as soon as it's over, try not to think about that anymore. Again, yeah, you're going to talk to the coaches. You're going to get some critiques about how that went. That is not going to help you with your very next race, though. It's going to help you next time you race that same event. So try to put that kind of in the back of your... Don't forget about them because it's an important thing, but try not to think about that too much. Try to start thinking about your next race. And remember, make sure you talk to your coaches before racing. Before each race, your coach should be the last person you talk to. Your coaches are going to be giving you that last-minute tip. We have been watching you in practice. We know what to tell you. Each one of you. We actually kind of sometimes even keep a list of what's the most important things to tell each of the swimmers. So make sure you talk to your coaches right before racing, and that's the only thing that should be in your mind when you are behind those blocks.
Very good.
All right. And we are closing up with a commentary. We had the first comments on the blog this last week. We were really happy.
What were they?
Coach Sharon cried.
I did.
It was
What were the comments?
it was kind of awkward.
What were the comments? I don't know.
They just said it's great. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did cry.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
See? Anyway,
Thank you.
it was great. It was very very emotional moment. Like, oh yeah, we got comments. So keep them coming. Keep them coming. Make sure you comment on every blog post. There's a section over there. You can include comments. Keep those comments coming. It's good that again we're getting some 101 feedback. But write something on the blog. Again, it doesn't hurt you to write how awesome we are.
Yeah, it's good. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like I self-esteem boosted up.
Why not?
Oh, did you see my shirt? It's vintage. This is what our symbol used to be.
That's right. Yeah.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing an Adidas shirt. That's how Adidas symbol used to be.
What does it look like?
You really want me to take this off?
No, I just thought maybe.
It doesn't go all the way down. Oh, it goes lower though. Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Adidas.
There
Yeah.
it is. Right?
Yeah. They're not our sponsors though, so I'm covering that up again.
Oh, okay. Very good. Hey, thanks a lot, and we will see you next week.